Good day, students. Welcome to JSS 1 Music, Week 12. Today we step back and look at the big picture, the relationship between music and culture in Nigeria. Music does not exist in isolation. It grows out of the soil of culture, the beliefs, values, histories, languages, and social structures of a people. In Nigeria, music and culture are inseparable. To understand Nigerian music is to understand Nigeria itself. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain the relationship between music and culture, describe how Nigerian music reflects religion, festivals, politics, and daily life, trace the development of popular Nigerian music genres from highlife to Afrobeats, identify key figures in Nigerian music history, and explain the global reach of Nigerian music today. Let us explore the soundtrack of our nation. Culture refers to the shared beliefs, practices, values, arts, and social behaviors of a group of people. Music is one of the most powerful expressions of culture because it can carry language, emotion, history, and identity simultaneously, in ways that words alone cannot. In Nigeria, the relationship between music and culture operates on multiple levels. At the ethnic level, each of Nigeria's 250-plus groups has a distinct musical culture that reflects its particular history, religion, and environment. At the national level, certain genres, highlife, juju, fuji, Afrobeats, have transcended ethnic boundaries to become symbols of Nigerian national identity. At the global level, Nigerian music, especially Afrobeats, has in the 21st century become one of the most influential musical forces in the world. To understand this journey, we trace Nigerian music history in three broad phases: traditional, colonial era, and post-independence to present. Phase 1, traditional music, pre-colonial to 1900s. Before colonialism, every Nigerian ethnic group had fully developed musical traditions tied to its way of life. Yoruba music centered on the Dondon talking drum and oral poetry, Ijola for hunters, Esa for Sango worshippers, Yui for poets. Igbo music was tied to the masquerade tradition. Complex drum ensembles and flute music accompanied the Mangu masquerades that enforced social order and represented ancestral spirits. Hausa music was dominated by the royal court tradition, Kakoki trumpets, Gonga Noma, farmers' drums, and the Morocco praise singing tradition. Tiv music featured the tar polyrhythmic drum tradition and the swange dance. Efik, Ijaw, Kanuri, and hundreds of other groups each had equally rich musical worlds. Phase 2, colonial era music, 1900s-1960. British colonialism brought radical changes to Nigerian music. Christian missionaries introduced Western hymns and the tonic solefe system through mission schools. This created a new generation of Nigerians trained in Western music theory who then began to blend Western and Nigerian elements. Highlife music emerged in the 1920s and 1930s, primarily in Ghana but spreading rapidly to Nigeria. It blended Yoruba and Igbo musical ideas with Western brass band instruments, guitars, and dance band arrangements. Bobby Benson, Victor Olaiya, and Rex Lawson were among the pioneering highlife band leaders in Nigeria. Juju music was developed in Lagos by Ike Dairo in the 1940s and 1950s, blending Yoruba talking drum rhythms with guitar and vocals in a distinctive, intimate style that made him Nigeria's first international recording star. Phase 3, post-independence music, 1960-present. After independence in 1960, Nigerian music exploded in creativity and diversity. Fela Anikulapo Kuti, 1938-1997, created Afrobeat in the 1970s, a fusion of Yoruba music, jazz, funk, and highlife with powerful political lyrics attacking government corruption and neo-colonialism. Fela's music was revolutionary. He was arrested multiple times, his common Kolokuta Republic was burned, yet he continued to sing truth to power. His influence is global. He is cited by musicians from Jay-Z to Paul McCartney. King Sunny Ade, born 1946, took Juju music to international fame in the 1980s, touring Europe and America and being nominated for Grammy Awards. He introduced the Hawaiian steel guitar and synthesizers into the Juju sound, creating what became known as synchro system. Fuji music emerged from Yoruba Muslim communities in the 1960s and 1970s, developed by Sikiru Ayinde Barrister and Ayinla Omara, blending Islamic devotional music with talking drums and percussion. Afrobeats, note the plural S to distinguish from Fela singular Afrobeats, emerged in the early 2000s and dominated the 2010s and 2020s. Unlike Fela's single genre, Afrobeats is an umbrella term for the commercial fusion of West African music with hip-hop, R&B, and dancehall. Artists including Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido, Tiwa Savage, Yemi Alade, and Tems have taken Afrobeats to #1 positions on charts in the US, UK, and globally. Burna Boy's Grammy Award in 2021 for Global Music Album was a historic moment, the first Grammy win for a Nigerian artist in a major category. Nigerian gospel music. Gospel music is perhaps the most widely sung genre in Nigeria today. Artists like Sinak, whose song Waymaker became a global Christian anthem with over 300 million YouTube views, Nathaniel Bassey, Tim Godfrey, and Tope Alobi blend Nigerian musical traditions with Christian worship, creating songs sung in churches across Africa and the world. Let us compare the major Nigerian music genres. Highlife emerged 1920s a 30s, Western brass band meets Igbo/Yoruba rhythms, key figures Bobby Benson, Rex Lawson, Oliver De Coque. Juju emerged 1940s a 50s, Yoruba talking drum plus guitar, key figures Ike Dairo, King Sunny Ode. Afrobeat, singular 1970s, Fela Anikulapo Kuti, political jazz funk Yoruba fusion. Fuji, 1970s, Yoruba Islamic origins, Sikiru Ayinde Barrister, percussion heavy, chanted vocals. Afrobeats, plural 2000s, present, commercial fusion, Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido, global domination. Gospel, 1980s, present, Christian worship, Sinak, Nathaniel Bassey, global reach. For your BECE examination, know the genre, era, key features, and at least one key artist for each category. 3 examination points. Mistake 1, confusing Afrobeat, Fela's genre, singular, with Afrobeats, the modern commercial genre, plural. They are different. Fela's Afrobeat is politically charged, jazz-influenced, and tied to one artist. Afrobeats is a broad umbrella genre with many artists. Mistake 2, saying Afrobeats is only entertainment. It has also been used for social commentary, cultural pride, and economic empowerment of Nigerian youth. Mistake 3, limiting Nigerian music history to one ethnic group. Nigerian music is the creation of all 250+ ethnic groups working, competing, and collaborating over centuries. Brilliant work today. Music and culture in Nigeria are deeply intertwined. Traditional music reflects ethnic identity, religion, and social structure. Colonial-era music blended Western and African elements, creating highlife and early juju. Post-independence music saw Fela's political Afrobeat, King Sunny Ade's international juju, Fuji's Yoruba Islamic roots, and the Afrobeat revolution. Today Nigerian music is a global cultural force. Burna Boy's Grammy, Wizkid's global chart hits, Sinaka's worldwide gospel anthem. Nigeria's musical story is still being written, and some of you in this classroom will be the ones to write the next chapter. For homework, write a short essay, 1 page, on one Nigerian musician who has made an international impact. Include their full name, genre, era, one famous song or achievement, and why they matter to Nigerian culture.